Alright, we've got a beautiful freaking morning here at the BBC Outdoors, I don't know, Big Belly Crew Raceway, Motor Complex, I don't know, what would you guys call it? Here's what we got. You guys have probably seen it in tons of my videos. Some of the work done on it, some of the racing done on it. Honestly, I really can't figure out what to just call it other than my track. Which, by the way, if any of you guys are ever in the Cartersville, Georgia area, you're welcome to come by and give it a shot. See what you think, give me some input. I don't think we'll be changing it after this particular time, but you know what, honestly, if you got a good enough idea, I'm not against changing it. Any excuse to play with my toys, the tractors, love my tractors, a little bit of an obsession. But after this is all set up and done, all we got left is the driver's stand over there, which quite frankly is just because I'm too busy to take it down and take it over to the welding area in the shop and put it together the way I want. Yeah, anyway, loving it. It's a good morning, can't sleep, might as well be out here. On day 2, we actually only got about, I don't know, 3 hours of work actually done yesterday before it got dark, just because we got a very, very late start. But this is what we've got done so far. Got this berm pushed back in place. It's just slid out that way, put back in place. The idea of what we're doing here is we're going to go ahead and bring this whole lane back at an angle. We did a lot of decision making last night. Bringing this out a little bit more. We're bringing this curving back in. Setting it up later to do like a little slalom course back through there where the shovels are kind of placed, if you can see them. Otherwise, for now, we're just going to cut it back, hit the outside edge, bring it back in for a straightaway. That berm is getting pushed over more toward it's going to be the back side of that berm. This, as we were doing before, is going to go out. We started the berm for behind the tractor. I'm going to build that up to at least that high. Come around about where the tractor's sitting. Coming out in here, and this is going to be the return lane. Instead of this lane, it's going to come out here, circle back this way. We got to rearrange the rock crawl course a little bit over. We're actually going to make it a joining loop so that we've got this extra space right through here. We're going to move that jump over, hit it, come back that way, hit that the wooden berm. This return lane here is getting shifted out to right in here. As far out as we can go, kind of deciding wherever this lane ends up, but we're going to come out here as far as we can go and shoot it back that way, kind of like that. So you're going to come in, a little mini straightaway, hit that berm right there, and then head back down through there. That's the game plan. It is 6 o'clock in the freaking morning. I went to bed, tried to go to bed at about 3 last night. Honestly, just couldn't freaking do it. I had all these ideas running through my head. About 5 o'clock, I just kind of said, F it. I finished editing a video from something else and decided to come out here and see what I can get done. And there we go. All right. We are back in the tractor. We're gonna give shot at moving this berm right here so I can get in and out of here a little easier. It's got to get moved anyway. Just putting this over here for some spare dirt so we can do that berm over there. Alright, now we've kind of got an idea of where we want this lane. I wasn't going to do that just yet because I wanted to make it to where we could continue using the track until we got done to bring this lane back out. I mean, I can still shoot out a little wider and catch back into there and still make this lane the way I wanted. You can't see any of that, can you? Okay. I wasn't going to do this part just yet. I wanted to make it so we could leave the track still usable. But I think I can still do that if I just shoot out there and come around this berm. And then I can go ahead and move this lane coming this way like I wanted to do. But it just gives me an idea of where I'm going with it. Right now, we're basically trying to get over here. We're going to tear out all that berm, this berm, just make a pile. Same thing I'm trying to do here. I don't want to make my berm just yet because I'm going to put a log and stuff under there, honestly, just because we're simply running out of dirt. But the putting a couple logs under it gives it a build up. We use a lot less dirt, and the dirt that we have goes a whole lot further, and it provides a little bit of stability until it kind of breaks in. I get the fact that, you know, in several years the logs will break down, but by then I'll hopefully have some more dirt. It's not like I ain't got the equipment to bring it all back out here and fix it up right. So we're gonna let it go with that for now. All right, I've been trying for about the last 45 minutes, well, probably about 30 minutes, to get this stump out of here. I'm about on the last pull. Wanted to get this little victory on tape. There it is. That was the root that was getting me right there, right on the bottom. Little tap root. I'm just trying to shake the dirt off of it now. And we'll come get that with the Bobcat. There we go. Now we just got a big old hole to fill back in. I actually have a stump grinder, but it's still only about 7:30ish, and really just didn't want to piss off all the neighbors right away. Just let a victory. Fill it back in and we can start our berm. All right, we're all ready for the logs, and then we can build this berm back up. We're gonna throw some logs in here just for filler. All right, got the logs in place. Now we're just adding the dirt on top of the filler. Now he stops moving.
Wake up!
He's dead.
James is camera shy.
Okay.
He done went limp.
It wouldn't be a diamondback, would it?
They got diamondbacks. You guys are retards.
What kind of fucking snake pattern is that?
Well, that's YouTube when we stick it on YouTube.
Watch it grow like another head, just
Start growing. Fucking Medusa shit right there, man.
no, a Hydra.
Here, take that out somewhere. Throw it away.
Okay, go shoot Kate.
No. She will freak the fuck out and never come out here again.
Hey, put it on here. A slingshot in the woods.
It's gonna end up breaking a damn bobcat. James will sit on it later. Get off my berm, man.
Whee!
In the track.
Yep, that went far.
Hey, I'll just run over.
Bravo!
I'll just run
His
over
head
it.
was still going.
What?
Its head was still going after we cut it off. It was still going.
Do it again for me.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Bunch of retards. Finishing up the nasty berm that we started off wanting to do. Running out of room and running out of dirt. Alright, so we have to move the rock garden, or the rock crawling course, in order to get that lane shifted over, which we've got a pretty good start on it now. Got the berm all done, and the recent development is we're thinking about doing something different with this stair step. Bottom line is, for the 10th scales, it whips your ass end forward, and the 5th scales are the only things that jump it really well, and there's only a few of us that have the 5th scale, so we're going to make it a little more 1/10 scale friendly, and we also have to move it over to where the new lane's going to be. So I got to get this stuff pushed out of the way. Gingerly push these. I really don't want to fuck them all up, mess them all up. Sorry. Work on the stump while you guys get those get that tree cut up. All right, we're gonna try to get that stump out of there. This is my stump bucket. I actually made this out of a big old 3-foot bucket. Cut it down, welded it all together. I had 2 of those kind of buckets and made this out of it. So far it's going way easier than the last one. There you go, one stump. All right, just to fill everybody in, while we were working out on the track today, Nimrod 1 here decided to take the Bobcat out, get it stuck on a rut or a little stump, and rip the track off. So they're about to go in the pouring ass rain, really bad outside, to put the track back on. And this is what they're wearing.
Yay.
James's not so normal energetic self.
Nope.
Have fun. And this is what made us stop working on the track today. It is a little wet, which means all my grass seed's been washed away. Awesome. I know, I didn't put down straw, but it was kind of a, if it grows, it grows. If not, who cares? All right, here we are on day 3. I really don't see a lot of work getting done today. We stopped yesterday due to weather, and if you take a quick look, I hear thunderstorms all around us. I just don't see us getting back to this today, but I just kind of wanted to show you what we had. I'm probably going to make this a 2-part video just because there is a lot to it and I don't want too long of a video. So short version is we got all that over there done. I'd walk over there, but honestly it's quite soft because we just got done moving all that dirt. We redid this little hump. We've got this berm up. We got a few little things we've still got to fix. We're gonna bring this berm out a little bit to make this lane a little bit wider. We're currently working on what to do with the center. That's kind of a rough idea of what I've got right now. We're gonna have to bring it through, shoot this hard turn. We're gonna bring out this a little berm, a little mini berm right here, so it actually forces you up into this turn. So you've got to swing wide to get past the little berm. We've got the rock course all pushed over. You can kind of see right there. What we're probably going to end up doing with it is just making you've got the circle, you got a place to come back up there. So we're probably just going to end up doing the same thing right here. Make a little start gate, maybe right here. Build up a little something right here. And then make it to where you can go up, around, and either go back for a second lap, or come out for a finish and a time. We've got this jump cut out really well over there, if you can see it. I've actually got to cut out a little more. Didn't really notice it when I was digging. When you're right on top of it, sometimes it's kind of hard to see. Straighten that up. Got an idea of where the center lane is going to be, or where the second lane in is going to be. It's going to come back to here, come back out, then shoot around. There's going to be just a little dead space in the middle, corner marshal or just a green area. Really the only things that haven't changed so far is that the big berm on the back, tabletop, turn, half the oval, and then that part hasn't changed yet, but basically it's just going to go up in towards the corrugated pipe, follow our side of the corrugated, back around and hitting all of this new stuff. And as I say, the weather's about to get bad. I'm starting to get rained on. I'm probably gonna make a second video on this. 1, not to be too long, and 2, it is supposed to rain for like the next 4 days. So that's gonna give me a super soup mess to play with. It's gonna be at least a couple days before it dries back out enough to get out there without making more of a mess than it's worth to even walk out there, let alone drive a tractor. Look for the next video where we'll get the last few things buttoned up and get the track completed, and we'll probably do a run around it real quick. Try to give you an idea of what some of the changes were. As you can see, they did get the Bobcat all put back together last night. It got the track and stuff put back on. That turned out to be way more fun than they were expecting. Ran out of grease and had to take the grease zerd out. We couldn't just throw it back on. That was less than fun. They came back looking like soaking wet rats. So on that note, signing off.